yeah, the full moon eclipse energy, as I say, is huge. Of a eyes forward, releasing all of the things that just don't feel like they're your future, as opposed to spending time looking backwards. Um, it's very emotional. The Pisces full moon is always emotional, so it's because it's a water element. So it in our bodies, it comes into that emotional body, which has that connection to the digestive system. So anything that we do that twists, stretches, releases here to allow things to flow naturally is definitely helpful. One of the things that, I mean, I sort of had that old saying, "This too shall pass," in my head. And then I was thinking, actually, that's a little bit dangerous, because there's a tendency to stick your head in the sand and just wait for it to go by. But when we do that, we miss the opportunity to catch that wave of change. And that wave of change. A wave comes in, we can let them go, and then we can decide which one we're paddling with. This is a really good one to paddle with, and get that momentum for things that you maybe have struggled to change in the past. So when you get stuck and you feel like you're spinning and you're not getting anywhere, really worthwhile asking the question of whether it does have forward momentum, or whether it's something that's actually you'd be better off just putting it to one side. That would be my comment about anything that feels like it's wheel spinning. It would be worth the inquiry and saying, is this going to get me where I want to get in the future, or is it just more of the same? Because more of the same is not really taking. We always want to grow. We always want to move forward, and so yeah, grabbing them, because there's not always the opportunity to change. So when there is, grab it. On the yoga mat, we're going to do a little bit of dynamic. We're not flowing, but we'll do breath and movement, because that is how we can release that emotion. So we'll do one breath, one movement for a few things. And it'll be our usual hip stability, nice big stretches, hopefully with the intent that we walk out calm. All right, come on up. Putting it out there, put the intention out that you're going to feel nice and calm at the end. And we'll have plenty of time to sink into it. So when you're ready, just easy, feet hip width apart, hands to belly, start to turn. Arriving on the mat, landing in your body, feeling into the body, feeling how it is, whether it's feeling like it's moving or bits feel stuck. And then, just make a sort of a mental checklist of how you do feel emotionally. Not all emotion's bad. I think the labeling of it is a part of our problem. It's all part of our experience. And we can get emotional in a good way too, like excitement. All right, release the hands down. But, equally, excitement can get overwhelming. All right, take a clearing breath. And start to slow down. When you're ready, reset the feet. Bring the hands to heart, softening in the knees. Close the eyes for a moment. And connecting in with the breath in and out through the nose now. Next breath in through the nose, out through the mouth to open the eyes. Give it a shake out. Okay, some salutations, but not quite. From the back of the mat, so go back, because we'll do it every second one, we'll add a walk forward. So from the heart, inhale mountain, exhale fold, inhale hands to shins, exhale back to the fold, so bend the knees, inhale stretch overhead, and hands to heart. So, just a reminder, I'm not doing inversions. Oh, that's okay with your eyes. Yeah, so don't go below here, but keep the breath with the, okay. No, it's good. Thank you. Inhale mountain, exhale fold. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Inhale overhead, and hands to heart. One more inhale, exhale, halfway, fold, overhead, and hands to heart. Give it a shake out. Okay, so the one I was thinking was walking forward to plank. So, do you think do you think that'll be okay? All right. So take the clearing breath. Oh, I'll turn that heater off for you. I'm cooking you. Okay, so this is the one I was thinking of. So this is good for building strength in the wrists and shoulder strength without overloading everything. So inhale mountain, bend the knees, bring the hands to the floor, walk forward to plank, pause, and then walk back, bending the knees, drop the butt back, inhale, come up, and hands to heart. So reach up, fold down, keep the head up, walk forward to plank, pause, walk back, bending the knees, rise up, and heart. Okay, one more of those. Inhale, and down. Come forward. Just a pause, we don't have to hold it. Come back. And then use the core to lift you up. And hands to heart. Take the clearing breath, shake out the wrists. So you could stay there if you wanted to load it up for longer, but at least you're getting there and you're using the core to keep moving you. Right, so shoulders are nice and warmed up. Side body, so feet hip width apart, bring the arms overhead, engage the core. Right, so side stretches. Exhale to the right, to the left, center, then to the left, center, right, left, right. Lucky last one, to the left. Reach out really tall and then release the down. Okay, so just bringing the block so that it's on the left side. We're going to come to triangle first. Bit of a strength work for the legs and a release for the back. Big step back with the left toes to the side. So triangle first, squaring the hips. Right hand, right leg, and then left arm coming up. Okay, looking down, hand to hip to rise. Turn the right toes to the side and swivel around left toes to the back. Square off the hips. Left hand, left leg. And right arm up. 5 breaths here. Okay, looking down, hand to hip, coming back up. Okay, so the beginning, turn the left toes to the side and square and right toes this way. Heel toe the left foot back a little bit so it's a wider stance. And then bending into the right knee. So knee over ankle. Let's go elbow to knee and raising the left arm over. Looking up to the thumb. Stretching all the way through that left side of the body. Last breath. Bring the left hand onto the hip. See if we may or may not need the block, but we're going to place the block under the shoulder, palm facing down, right hand onto the block, because the left hand's going to go back up, and you want to think about stacking shoulder over shoulder. Looking up to the thumb once you're there. Can you feel that in your back? Hip. Last breath here. Hand to hip to rise. Take the clearing breath. Now, remember I said about you'd be, okay, yeah, this is a beginner class, but hey ho. Challenge. Take the block out of the way. Bring the left hand down your back onto your butt. Now see if you can go right arm through and see if the hands will grab each other. Yep. So bring it onto the to your butt cheek. Yep. And then bring the right hand through, reaching for it.
Thank goodness. Not quite.
Almost. Okay. That was just the challenge of the day. Truly optional. Truly optional, but can you feel how you have to use your strength in your legs to hold you there? All right, so we'll do the other side. All right, so grab the block because we'll do that. First version is going to be elbow to knee. So left elbow,
right elbow.
Turn to the back, and then your left elbow onto your left knee.
Oh yeah.
Yep, right arm over. Looking up to the thumb, nice big stretch. Okay, no, that's fine. Thinking about straightening your back leg more. Yeah, there you go. Now keep looking either sideways or down to the mat, whichever works. Last breath here. Okay, bring that right hand onto the hip. Now place the left hand on the block beside the left foot. And then the right arm going straight up, shoulder over shoulder. Nice big opening, core engages. Just 3 breaths in this position.
But you can feel that loading your hip.
Yeah. Okay, that's why it's just 3 breaths. All right, come up for a moment. Take a nice big clearing breath. Let go of that emotion. All right, so bend the knee. We're going to go down now. The right hand's going down towards the left butt cheek, and then you're going to go
that way. Not yet.
Right hand to left butt, and then left hand's going under. There you go.
Not quite do that.
That's okay. You're in the right direction, and you're between here and here. That's it. Okay. Well, and don't hang out for too long.
Oh.
All right, come on up. All right, walk it out. I said it was optional. It was just something. Yeah. So when you're in a full moon like this, and the intensity is that, you know, like you're all wobbly, there's no point trying to do single leg stuff, but using something with 2 legs on the floor and doing something a bit different is actually quite empowering. And because there's no point in us all feeling, oh, like, well, we can't do tree today, but just you can feel how you've just worked your hips really, really strongly. So All right, come on down. That was the crazy standing of the day. So let's come down into child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. And so stacking the hands, keep the head up. I'll use the block. Pressing the hips back. Whew. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely will have worked your hips in a very strong way with that. And that's not, honestly, that's not a beginner pose, but it's worth it for a bit of fun. All right. Let the heart rate come back down. Press, okay, from here, come back up. So come to tabletop. Best way to get rid of the cramp will be to tuck the toes, pressing the right heel back, stretching out through the right leg. Strong in the arms. We did warm them up a little bit earlier. We've stretched them a bit. And now swap to the other side. Press the left heel back. You can feel that stretch through the hips when you do it, all the way through the body. All right, bring the left foot down, shake out the wrists. Should we give plank a go? So choices, right leg's going to go behind. So that's going to set you up. So once you've got your foot pressed back, your right heel pulled up, you're not going to move your hips at all. You're either going to hover the left knee off the floor or keep it on the floor. Foot can come off the floor. Or if you want to straighten the left leg out, you could straighten the left leg out. Three, two more breaths. And release down. Okay, sit up for a second, shake it out. Yeah, come sideways for a moment while we'll stretch it out while we're on the move. So if you go side onto so that you don't slip, right leg's going to go out to the side with the foot flexed. Right hand, right leg coming up and then reaching up, looking up, gate pose, stretching. Now pressing that left hip forward, feeling the extra stretch down through that. Okay, from here, bring it down, give it a shake out. Take a clearing breath, same side, bringing the right hand back, left arm up. This time we're going to do side stretch. So now we're going to go over, bending the elbow, looking under the left armpit. And reach up tall, give it a shake out. Come back for plank, so because we've only done one side so far. So we'll do between sides. Okay, so this time it's the left leg that's straight to start with. Choices, either with the knee on the floor, with the foot off the floor, with the knee off the floor, or the whole leg could straighten out. Whatever you're doing, arms are straight and strong, head is neutral, so not loading up the neck, and breath is easy, or not. Last breath here, coming back onto the knees. Take the clearing breath, shake out the wrists, and then we'll swap. We'll do gate pose on the other side. So now left leg's going out to the side. Foot is flexed, left hand onto the left leg, right arm reaches up, stretches, pushing the right hip slightly forward, feeling that release through the front of the hip. Last breath, bring the hand back down, give it a good shake out for a moment. Take the clearing breath. And now we'll do the side stretch version. So left hand, same leg, left hand on left leg, right arm up, This time we're folding, right arms going over, left elbows bending, looking under the armpit. And reaching up tall, release it down. Whew. Taking a moment. So either sitting back on the heels, or if that's not so great, sitting on your butt. But if it's okay to sit on the heels, then sitting, maybe popping a cushion underneath, or even you could sit on the block. It's another one that takes the pressure off a little bit. But what we want to do is just want shoulders over hips for a moment, hands lightly on the legs. Lifting up through the crown of the head, chin down, shoulders back. Eyes closing for a moment, taking some easy breaths. Feeling that extra bit of space that we've got up through the body. So that gate pose is a really powerful energy boosting pose. And open the eyes. Okay, coming back to tabletop. And let's go for another, stability / core strength. We'll do dynamic, so bringing the hands slightly in towards each other so that you've got a bit more control over the situation, and knees a little bit closer than hips. Right leg up behind, foot flexed, left hand in front. All right, so the dynamic version, inhale stretches us, and then exhale pulls elbow to knee. So keep the head neutral, inhale stretches, exhale pulls it together. Inhale stretches, exhale pulls. Inhale. All right, we're going to go 5 if we can. One more would be exhale, stretch, and release. Shake out that right wrist. Take the clearing breath. Keep breathing it out. And then we'll set it up for the other side. So now it's the left leg that's going out behind, right arm in front. Steady eyes. All right, inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull together. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. So that's 3, I think. 4. Finishing on the inhale, making it nice and strong, and release it down, shake out the wrists. And then coming back, either seated or child's pose, whichever feels good. Taking a break. Feeling extra space in the lower back. So when we do that dynamic, we stretch and loosen off the lower back muscles. Take some clearing breaths. Right. To lift the head, and then coming into cat-cow. So see if we can feel a bit more movement in the back from those. So when you're ready, feet flat to floor. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, floor. Exhale. Really get movement, tailbone all the way through. And then dropping the head at last if it's okay. Otherwise, keeping it neutral. And pause after the exhale, shake out the wrists. In fact, let's come right off the wrists after all of that. Scoot the legs around, give them a good shake out. Okay. starting in butterfly, so bringing the soles of the feet together, wrapping the hands around, so either holding the ankles or around the toes. Lift up and then lean forward, leading with the chin, stretching through. Okay, come back up. Boat pose.
No.
Yes. Shake out the hips, make sure there's no tension in them. And then when you're ready, come right up onto the toes, off the toes. Gauge the core, lift the chin and the chest, and then bring the... Don't look. See that mat? That's your space. Do one at a time if you're really struggling.
I don't know why.
It's hip strength. It's the lower abdominals strength. It's really worthwhile doing, but
I
it's
should get that.
no. A lot of people really even struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle. Who was it that was trying to do a low boat the other day? A low boat.
Oh.
Sorry, wrong class. All right, let's come back into a bit. Oh, see, this is it. This is the emotional overwhelm. I'm all over the place. Like, sorry, apologies. It's just, I think I'm blaming the energy. I'm not normally this scattered. Right, sitting up tall, left hand, right leg, and right hand over the top. So we want to aim for the stretch in the lower back on the left, and then softening in the elbows so that you're not holding the tension, not holding yourself up, you're allowing yourself to soften into it. Okay, come back up. Swap the legs, be careful of the knee. Bring the right leg in if it's okay. Turn, right hand to left shin, left hand on top. Softening in the elbows, allowing yourself to sink into it. Come back up. Open it out. Bring both legs out. So just feet neutral, so not flexed, not pointed, just neutral. Inner thigh stretch. Sliding the hands onto the shins, or wherever is comfortable, and then bending the elbows slightly. Again, lifting through with the chin and the chest. And if at the last you wanted to drop the head, you could. Otherwise, keeping the eyes forward. Feeling the stretch in the inner thigh. Okay, come back up. Bring the legs together, right? Instead of boat pose, the other one that helps to strengthen here is with the hands on the floor, fingers facing forward, is the lifting of the leg. So just not very far, lifting the right leg up, relaxing the quad muscle as much as you can, and feeling the strength working in the hip. And trying not to lean back, so keep lifting up. Shaking is fine. And give it a shake out. Take the clearing breath and then setting it up for the other side, lifting the left leg up, relaxing the quad
can't relax the quad, do you?
I know, because so you're using the quad instead of the hip flex. Yeah, and it's and most people to start with that it'll end up cramping here because it's all in here. But
And there.
yeah, if it's all here, this is going to cramp. But if it's coming from here, let's check it out. So give it a bit of a shake out. The best way that I can describe it would be to stick your thumbs into your hips. So just pop them into into there, and then just lift.
Oh, I can feel like tenderness.
Yeah. And then so when you've got your focus in on that, you're more likely to start to activate those muscles. So and you'll feel, if you find the tendon, you can feel the muscles on either side. And that's, so just purely that focus of brain to hip. Brain says hello to hip, hip to brain. Because normally what we think is, oh, leg's got to lift, so we think brain to leg, and that's what's going to activate these. So we're trying to change the neural pathways and get the brain connecting to the hips, which will mean that those will start to activate. And then once muscles activate, then they will automatically come into play. But if they don't activate, they'll never be used, and so they just hang out there and we use something else. Yeah. Okay, that's the limit of my anatomy. Right, we need to stretch them the other way now. So, but yeah, like seriously, that's a great exercise to do at home. It's one of those ones that is worthwhile connecting up, and it might take a while, but once it's there, and then you'll build muscle from there. Or strength. You've got the muscle already. Yeah, let's just take a break here for a second. Closing the eyes. So maybe having the knees bent just for a moment, taking the pressure off the legs. We'll come into a bridge in a moment, but let's start by letting the heart rate come back down, letting the breath be even, come out of that urgency, coming back into stillness, reclaiming our equilibrium, our balance, our stability, our sense of peace. Okay. Then from here, stretch the legs out, stretch the arms overhead, give yourself a nice big stretch out. Shake out the feet. Take a clearing breath. And then we'll set it up for a single leg bridge, or let's go, at least we'll go bridge and then maybe single leg. So bend the knees, bring the hips, heels as close to your butt as you can. Hands on the floor for support. Press through the heels to lift the hips up. Now, thinking about relaxing the glutes, so not squeezing on with the butt cheeks. And feel the hamstrings fire up, so the backs of the legs will start to work. So hamstring strength, and you're getting a stretch through the front of the hips. And you're also getting some space in the digestive system. And you're still breathing. Yeah, that's not optional. Okay, well done. Come down. This time bring the feet together. So heels together, knees together, or as close as big toes, at least the big toes together. Maybe not the heels. And knees together. Press through the heels to lift the hips up. Hands on the floor for support. Straighten the right leg out now. Keep the knees together to point through the right toes. And feel the work in the left hamstring. Keep breathing. Come out if it starts to cramp. Otherwise, keep breathing. Last breath here. Drop the right foot down. Take the clearing breath. Come down if you want to. Take a breath. And then when you're ready, we'll set it up for the other side. So press through the heels to lift the hips. Then stretch the left leg out, relax the glute. So not squeezing that right butt cheek. 5 breaths. Lovely. And foot to floor. Woof. Stretch it out, stretch the arms overhead, shake it out. And maybe stay with the arms out to the side if he feels like it, or if you want to bring the hands back onto the body, then do so, whatever. Just taking a moment. We're not done yet, but we're just having a little mini break. Make sure the heart rate's come back down. Make sure the breath is even. I think we're going to go one more strength move today. So come up, take your time, and you're going to come over onto your right side for a side plank. Bringing out all the big guns today. So we want to think about our elbow under our shoulder, so not too far. Hand flat to the floor. Okay, feet can either stack, or probably best one is to place the left foot in front, left hand on the floor just to get you going. All right, so not looking down, looking forward, pressing through your right elbow, your left foot and your left hand to lift your hip slightly off the floor. If you're there and you're confident, left hand could go to left hip. Otherwise, engage the core, belly button pulls to spine, building strength in the shoulder. One more breath. And then releasing down. Take a clearing breath. Roll onto your back for a moment. Give yourself a bit of a squeeze and release. Make sure that you don't keep any tension in the back. And then scoot your way around onto your left side. Okay, so setting it up. Making sure elbow is directly under shoulder so that you don't load the shoulder and tweak it. Right foot's going in front of the left leg. Keep the bottom leg straight. Straighten out your leg. When you're ready, press and lift. And then maybe hand to hip. One more breath. Well done. And drop down. Roll back onto your back. Give yourself a squeeze. Make sure there's no tension. Take a clearing breath. Rock side to side. Well done. Nothing like a little bit of strength work to calm your nervous system down and calm your mind down. Does absolute wonders. Right, from here, we just have a twist and then we can relax. So placing, you can stay on the back if you want to, placing the right ankle on top of the left knee and then dropping the knees to the right. Hands can come out at shoulder height, palms facing down, looking over the left shoulder. Just a release, releasing down through the spine. Come back to neutral. Swap it over. So now place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Drop to the left, looking to the right. Great. Come back to center. Stretch the legs out. Give yourself either a hug or a stretch or both. And then making your way into easy Shavasana for a good few minutes. You can stay lying down if you want to, or you can sit, whichever works. Whichever way we're going, we want to come into the ability to come into stillness. So this is, after all of that hard work, hopefully there's an opportunity for your body to just sort of move itself into a slightly different position with less tension, so it feels like there's less pressure. And once you get your body into stillness, we can turn our attention via the breath to the mind. So noticing the breath, even breath. Be aware if there's any tension in the shoulders as you do breathe evenly, or any constriction in the throat or neck area. Now following the next breath all the way to the forehead, to the top, and bringing your awareness now to the forehead, to the mind space. Not because you're going to add thoughts in there, but we want to notice what thoughts are coming up. If there's still a list of things to do, then let those ones go. So just acknowledge them and then breathe them out. We're looking for the ones that are the sparks of insight, something that you hadn't considered, or something you maybe brushed away before. Let them come, let them go, noticing. Be equally aware if any thoughts create a physical response and you notice some tightness creeping back into your body or as a response. Don't hesitate to take the breath in and a sigh out to clear it. We always can breathe it out. Okay, so letting go of that practice now, coming back to the breath, maybe deepening the breath a little. And starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretching the arms overhead, give yourself a full stretch before gently rolling to the left. Sorry, bending left knee to roll to the right, my apologies. Coming on up. So we want to sit with shoulders over hips, allowing the energy to flow up and down the spine. Make any small adjustments if it feels like it's getting stuck. Be very aware of where energy feels like it doesn't flow freely from sit bones to crown of the head. It's probably one of those major chakra points that